What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And before we start this video, folks, just want to let you know I will be streaming today, dual streaming, both on YouTube and Kick. Your boy Doody is on the road to monetization on Kick. That's right. I'll probably go for about, I don't know, 3 hours or so. Only got a couple more hours to meet those goals. That's right. But if you guys want, come out and check it out. If you could do your boy Doody a favor, if you have the availability to watch it either on Kick or YouTube, if you can check it out on Kick, your boy Doody would greatly appreciate that. Now on to the video at hand. Our boy Phil, oh my lord, our boy Phil, he should just change his podcast already and call it the Monetization Podcast. Because the boy just can't stop but talk about his money. He just can't. He reminds me of Home Alone 2, Rob Schneider's character at the bellhop at the hotel where he was counting his tips in front of everybody. And then not Cedric, the hotel manager played by Tony something, I forgot his name, comes out and basically says, "Don't count your tips in front of the customers." That's right, Phil. You're being nasty and disgusting about it, Phil. It's just nobody likes that. When everything out of your mouth, where every other word out of your mouth is money, tips, monetization, is pretty disgusting. And our boy Phil in this video can't help but talk about, of course, his favorite subject, money. Let's get into it, folks.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 13th of October, 2024, React Day, okay? And FYI, I already had announced this previously, but this is the last week where React Day is going to be fully on a Sunday. I'm actually moving my full React days to Mondays because my goal is to try to make Saturday my day off every week now. So if I do that successfully, obviously I don't want to come back from a day off, come back on Sunday and have it be a React Day when we're not doing gameplay or anything normal. I want that to be, you know, at least a day ahead. So, FYI, today was a great day. Let's talk. On my podcast, I fully covered.
By the way, before we go any further here, that's right, the death of React Reack content. I called it a while ago when, like I always say, if you want to hear what Phil's intentions are, you have to pay attention a few weeks ahead before he actually does something. And if you notice his conversations recently about React content, of course, most of it has just been criticism, both on the React and the throwback streams. And, of course, it always centers around money, engagement, support, blah, you know, the same nonsense from our boy Phil. And I said to myself, watch what's going to happen. He's going to start either cutting it back, or he's just going to ignore it, or he won't just remove the channel. No, he won't do that. You know what I mean? Because you got to milk those memberships. What he'll do is he'll just start doing stuff like maybe occasional videos here and there. He'll do a react video to a movie or something, or a TV series. And he figures, if I can get, you know, 50 or 60 dents to give me membership, that'll be fine. With all the money coming in from Kick and Kick support, it'll be fine. He won't actually delete or remove the channel or get rid of it. Hell no. He'll keep 4 fucking channels, because that's right. He expects now people to support 4 channels. His DSP Gaming, his DSP Reacts, his DST Throwback, and of course, the new Kick channel. Good Lord, Phil. You can only put so much, you know, water out of a stone, Phil. But let Phil be the one to just try to drain it for as much as he can. Again, the man doesn't think long term. He doesn't think, you know, I would like to, you know, keep this going. No. He's all about just fucking give me the money now and I'll worry about tomorrow. That's Phil's MO, always. By the way, if you like this background of our boy Piggy over here, AI generated images are just a beautiful thing. Okay, let's keep going.
What day one being a co-streamer on YouTube and Kick was like. You know, the overwhelming amount of support I received, but a lot of the issues I had with technical stuff and you know, issues like that, and basically some of the things that are going to change moving forward being a co-streamer. Some of the things are great, some of the things are terrible, to be honest. Like, there were some nice features of YouTube, like being able to set up the stream way ahead of time to reduce the latency and input delay, and I can't do that anymore. Being a co-streamer, I don't have the ability. So basically, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Some great things and some not so good things. But talked all about it, and it was a great podcast. And then we moved over to the DSP Reacts channel. And on DSP Reacts and on Kick, I co-streamed DSP versus the Internet, my clip show. it went really well. You know, between the viewership on YouTube and Kick, I had a little bit more viewership than I normally would have for the show. And the support was great, but it's mostly Kick focused, meaning people on Kick were generous and they were gifting subs and all of that. The YouTube side support was decent, but not great, but it's fine because it all evens out, right? We had a great stream where basically I made more today on the React show than I normally would. Then on the late stream tonight, it was over on DSP Throwback and again co-streamed on Kick. And it was Retro React to Resident Evil 1, Retro React to Silent Hill 1, and it went well. Like, we had a nice chill vibe going in both chats, and I was able to have nice conversation in both chats back and forth, and I had a great time with that. Like, I really enjoyed myself interacting with two different audiences at once because it was enough conversation to hold. Like, I'll be honest, sometimes the React nights when I did that, I wouldn't get a lot of conversation in chat. It would slow down. I'd be like, oh, come on, guys. You know, I'm here to hang out with you. But it was actually great having both chats, going back and forth. There was tons of stuff to talk about, and it worked out really, really well, in my opinion. So, it went well. And again, I raised way more on the throwback stream than I normally would have. And again, I'll be honest, a lot of that and most of that was coming from the Kick viewers. There was still a good amount of super chats and memberships and tips, so like maybe 50, 60 bucks there, but there was like hundreds of dollars coming from Kick. So if anything, the whole thing with the co-streaming with Kick is going to be very, very lucrative when I start getting paid by Kick. The issue there is that...
All right, he's gonna continue, of course, talking about his favorite subject, which of course is money. But the interesting thing here is, again, like I always said, if you want to know what Phil is thinking and what he's planning, just listen to him carefully several weeks before he actually does something. And he's doing it right here. He's bitching about YouTube support. Phil, your YouTube support's always been kind of garbage. It's been that way for the last couple years, Phil. And only because of this, Kino collab, Renaissance, whatever, filtering the trolls, the detractors. It's the only reason why you're making any money right now. Let's just be flat out honest. The only reason why you're making money is because you have a subset of people that support Kino Casino, and they enjoy the meme. They enjoy the meme of upsetting detractors. Again, most detractors don't give a shit or don't care, but that's why they continue supporting and giving you money and so on. So let's just be honest. But of course, with any meme, the meme eventually wears out and just goes away. It does. I mean, people pockets get tired. They get tired of you. They move on to something else. Let's just wait until the Kino folks find a new target. Let's just do that. But well, like I said here, if you want to know what Phil is planning, listen to him a few weeks before he actually implements something. And what is he doing here? He's bitching about YouTube support, and he did it yesterday. He kept trying this nonsense of, come on YouTube viewers, you can't let the Kino guys upstage you and all this nonsense. It's like, bro, you should be fucking grateful and thankful that anyone is coming out on a Sunday to come watch your boring ass fucking content, whether it be YouTube or Kick. And again, this goes to the fucking this again. It's just another example of two things. Phil is a greedy asshole. All he cares about is money, right? That's all he fucking cares about. And it's not about engagement. It's not about hanging out. No, it's about fucking money. To Phil, this is just a business. It's a business transaction between him and his viewers. And that's pretty fucking pathetic. Like, I'm not naive. I understand that, yes, this is the way of Phil making money. And everyone understands that. But sometimes you just don't have to say the obvious. You just be quiet about it. You don't be dumb about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's just so stupid. But Phil can't help himself. He can help himself because every fucking single thought in his brain is money. If it's not money, it's WWE champions. Let's just be honest here. It is. The man just can't help himself. Like, I really, and again, I'm not making light. This is someone who has a history of family mental health issues. Like, I'm completely sympathetic. You guys know I have a special needs daughter. So I'm not saying this to meme or joke or whatever. But it just lends to the credence that there may be something mentally not stable with this individual. If everything he can, if If every thought in his brain is simply just money, there's a problem there. There's a fixation, there's an OCD mechanic there, there might be some tism in there. And again, your boy Doody isn't mocking Phil. I'm not mocking Phil. I'm being genuinely honest here. I really think he needs to check himself out and just seek some therapy. Like, Phil, I'm not telling you go see a psychiatrist. Go talk to someone. Talk to someone and get professional guidance to see if it is a problem, because it's going to eventually, anything that consumes you, regardless of what it is, whether it's your job, your family, a vice, an addiction, it will destroy you. It will. This life is about moderation, Phil, and having different things to think about and enjoyment or whatever. And I'll give you one example. Like me, I've been trying my best to get more outside, to get outdoors and enjoy like the beach, the weather, because it's not really my thing. I don't like the heat. I don't like the heat. But I said to myself, dude, I live in a nice area. I live in a good area. It's nice and warm. Let me go out and make an effort to actually go enjoy it. And that's what I've been doing. And I've noticed that my anxiety levels have gone down. I'm not too concerned about other things that might be, pressing my mind. And it's just helpful. And I'm just telling you, Phil, maybe with your newfound wealth that you're getting from Kick, maybe you'll take a little bit of that money and actually go see a therapist, brother. Just seriously. And again, I'm not mocking you, and I'm not mocking therapy, because it does help. Your boy Doody's actually spoken to therapists in the past about several issues, and it does help. It does help. Now, I'm not one to sit there and be neurotic about it and tell your fucking therapist every week about every mundane problem. But if you have an issue or concern, it's good to see a therapist and just talk it out. If you want to be a cheap ass like Phil and you don't want to talk to a therapist, talk to a friend, talk to somebody, brother, right? Anyway, okay, that's my psychologist therapist session for the week. All right, but it astounds me how much this man talks about money. And right now, right, the guy's had let's not sugarcoat this. He's had an amazing 2 months. I think I averaged him out for August, and he probably made about $15,000 to $18,000 in those 2 months. Probably a little bit more, probably closer to $20,000. The man is doing really good. He is. And what does he do? He's obsessed about money. And in this little topic coming up right now, he's worried about when Kick will pay him. When Kick will pay him. So let's listen to Piggy here.
Someone told me tonight I will get paid by Kick on December 1st, because basically they pay you on the 1st of the month, but it's not for the month before, it's for the month before that. And I was like, wait, so all this work I'm doing in October, which is great, by the way, working out well, I'm not going to get paid for this until December 1st. And I'm like, man, that's a long time to wait. And my concern is now, if I'm going to see a sharp decrease in support on the YouTube side of things with things like super chats and tips, right? That's what I'm going to get paid from between now and December. Once December 1st hits, it seems like things will be great. But man, what's going to happen between now and then? So a little concerning, but at the same time, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. The Kick thing is going really, really well. I just hope that those of you who like me and are still watching me on YouTube will continue to watch and support via the YouTube methods. And of course, tipping is universal. Anyone can tip me on any venue or avenue, and that helps a ton. All right. So overall, today was great, but I don't really particularly have a highlight clip in mind that I want to put out as the highlight of the day.
Okay. All right. I'm trying not to get worked up and spend 10 minutes railing on this fucking dude, but I'll try to just say this. Okay, Phil, I stated previously, brother, you probably made over 20K in the last 2 months. You've had a great 2 months, Phil, both with the YouTube side support, your tips, the Kino folks, and all that stuff, folks. Okay, you started dual streaming, which your boy Doody actually told you that's what you should be doing, and you should have been doing that years ago. But that's beside the point. You finally did it. You finally decided to multi-stream. You begin multi-streaming, you have a pretty good first day. I mean, I forgot what he said he raised, but he made pretty good bank. Because, of course, the Kino folks came out and dropped some big super chat, memberships on him. Or subscriptions, or whatever the hell you call it on Kick, right? He decides to focus on, when will Kick pay me? When will Kick pay me? The YouTube side support is slow. By the way, don't forget, you guys can tip me. Again, there has to be some mental health problems there, Phil. There really does, Phil. Why do you need continuously talk about money? Why do you need to make every fucking segment a financial analysis statement, Phil? You're supposed to be providing fun content, man. You're supposed to help people get away from their daily problems. How many people in your chat have financial problems, Phil? How many of you are dents or whatever are going to college or have student debt or paying a mortgage or can't meet rent because inflation is killing them, bro? You know, they watch you to stream, for God knows why, but they spend their time, and some of them spend their money watching you stream to forget about their fucking problems, Phil. They don't need to hear about, right, what a man who lives in a gated community making over $125K playing video games, they don't need to hear your fucking problems, Phil. And if this Kick money is newfound money, you're getting paid October 27th. So what's the fucking problem? You're getting paid October 21st and November 21st. And then if you get a check on December 1st for Kick, that's just extra, brother. That's how you should consider this Kick money. You should consider it extra money. Money you should be putting the fuck away, which you don't. See, the problem here, folks, and I'm going to make a video about it, is he's fucking spending huge cash on WWE Champions. He wasted $1,800 this weekend, and that's not even including what he spent on WWE Champions for his night stream on Thursday, I think it was, or Thursday, I think it was. Man, just some serious mental health here, man. Serious fucking problems, man, Phil. Seriously, Phil. The meme and the trolling aside, man, Phil. Go seek some therapy, man. Because the person can't live like this. You're 42 years old, Phil, or 43, 42. And every thought in your fucking mind is money, brother. Pathetic, man. All right, don't forget, folks, I'm going to be streaming at 10 o'clock. I'll probably kick off the stream at 9:30 just to have some music, just to get some view time for my Kick. And again, if you have the option to watch it either on Kick or YouTube, if you could do me a favor, watch it on Kick, your boy Doody would appreciate it. Peace out.